This is America in Space, a weekly news and information program on current events dealing with the space industry.
Welcome, and thanks for joining me today. I'm Dawn Meyer, Space Coast News Editor. On September the 18th, 2024, the women who worked for NASA as human computers during the space race were awarded the Congressional Gold Medal, one of the highest civilian honors in the United States. As authorized by Congress, the medals were bestowed to Christine Darden and posthumously to Katherine Johnson, Mary Jackson, and Dorothy Vaughan. A separate Hidden Figures Congressional Gold Medal was also dedicated to all of the women who worked as mathematicians and engineers at the National Advisory Committee for Aeronautics and at NASA between the 1930s and 1970s. Hakeem Jeffries, the Democratic leader of the United States House of Representatives, spoke of the determination of the recipients.
This gold medal ceremony celebrates the heroic contributions of 4 pioneering, patriotic, and powerful engineers, mathematicians, researchers, and other women who stand on their shoulders, whose collective intellect, ingenuity, and innovation help America orbit the Earth and land a man on the moon, accelerating the pace of space exploration and aiding our nation's triumph in the space race. In 1961, President John F. Kennedy famously declared, "We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things not because they are easy, but because they are hard." With the moon landing in 1969, America showed the world that when we set our focus on accomplishing something big, we can achieve it, no matter how difficult. And it would not have happened without the brilliance and resilience of today's honorees, Miss Johnson, Miss Vaughan, Miss Jackson, and Dr. Darden. Each of them graduated from historically black colleges and universities. Hampton University, West Virginia State College, and Wilberforce University. And all 4 were initiated into the Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. AKAs are having quite the year. For 7 decades, they went on to build legendary careers and helped to shape the exceptionalism of American aeronautics. When John Glenn was preparing to become the first man to orbit the Earth, he asked Miss Johnson if the flight calculations were correct, because he trusted her above all others to get it right. She later became a crucial member of the teams that landed Americans on the moon and ensured the success of the Space Shuttle program. Ms. Vaughan led the segregated West Area Computing Department, breaking barriers as NASA's first African-American manager. She subsequently led colleagues of every race and advocated on their behalf for promotions, pay raises, and better work conditions. Ms. Vaughan began her career in December 1943, holding the job title of computer. She was a computer before there were computers. Ms. Jackson blazed a mighty trail after becoming NASA's first black female engineer in 1958, and made it her life's work to open the door for more black women to have transformational opportunities to work at NASA. And Dr. Darden spent her career developing supersonic plane wing designs, and researching sonic boom minimization, which continues to play a critical role in our nation's military superiority. She retired. That's an applause line. She retired as head of Langley's Strategic Communications Office in 2007. Together, their contributions to space exploration and our understanding of the universe are innumerable. They proved an unassailable fact: our diversity is a strength. E pluribus unum, out of many, one. These incredible women laid the foundation for some of NASA's greatest achievements. Today, we honor them and recommit to illuminating the journey of all Americans whose stories would otherwise be hidden. Our Congressional Gold Medal honorees confronted the dual challenges of racism and sexism. At the beginning of their journey in Jim Crow America, there was no evidence to believe that those 4 black women would have a realistic path to succeed at the highest level of our space program. But faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. And these 4 extraordinary women had faith. Faith in the power of American exceptionalism. Faith in their brilliance. Faith in their creativity. Faith in their determination. Faith in their excellence. Faith in our future. And faith in God. And look at what the Lord has done. The world is a better place today because of these 4 mighty women and those who stand on their shoulders. God bless you. God bless our Congressional Gold Medal honorees, and may God continue to bless the United States of America.
The program was hosted by the Speaker of the House and brought together other representatives and senators, NASA officials, and the families of Johnson, Jackson, Vaughn, and Darden in Emancipation Hall in the Capitol in Washington, D.C. Christine Darden watched live from her home in Connecticut. It was a very moving and inspiring event. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for listening from your home or where you work. And wherever you listen, be sure to like and follow us. Listen each Tuesday for This Week in Space with John Gomez. And join me every Friday for America in Space. From the Florida Space Coast, I'm Dawn Meyer, Space Coast News Editor for About Space Today.
Thanks for listening. Be sure to share our program with your family and friends and follow us on Facebook. Join us each week for news and information on America in Space.